I think now's a good time to just kind of give my thoughts briefly and say that this is much like myself and my Let's Plays. This is a slow burn game. It truly is. And I've brought this up in my Discord group, but I feel that this has a lot in common with something like, Bethesda's earlier works, or just like early RPGs, like, in general. But for example, being another Bethesda game, Morrowind, for example, Daggerfall, but particularly Morrowind, because you feel like you're moving along really slowly. Progress is really slow, and it's a slow start, a slow build up. Whereas Daggerfall, at least, it doesn't really feel that slow when you're running around and you quickly fast travel everywhere. You rest like in the middle of the dungeon for obnoxious amount of hours, and it's okay. You get away with that. Morrowind, kind of like the same way too. Yeah, you can sleep for like 30, 40 hours, but I mean, I think typically I would rest for, I don't know, anywhere between like 8 to 15, I think, but don't quote me on that, it could be wrong. But I feel that it's very similar to something like an Oblivion or early RPG games, because it's a slow burn, and it doesn't hold your hand, no map, but it makes sense because you're exploring the unknown, unknown planet. So why would there be a map already? You wouldn't know the dimensions of, what the layout is. Sure, I guess your computer can scan it below, but and maybe that's something they'll add later on. But uncanny. So this is a really good game so far. I was speaking with my new friend Chris. His gaming channel is GreatGaming4Ever, which is Chris, and a great dude and great streamer, so please head on over there and check him out. Another great streamer, of course, is Summer Cherry, and she attended for a while too, so it was great to see the pair of them there. And so subscribe to them both, GreatGaming4Ever, which is Chris, and Summer Cherry. But Chris was talking about how the game is it has a slow start, and you just have to give it a chance. And is it game of the year? Most likely no, but I guess it doesn't really have to be. This is one of those games where I think it's because of the anticipation and the hype. It was so much that it the end result, it didn't live up to that. It was at times become super ambitious, right? And that's why. So it has a lot. It's one of those quantity versus quality type thing. Not saying it's bad quality, but they went for a lot of things, but maybe not everything they went for was really fleshed out. And I think over time, it's much like Fallout 76 and older Bethesda titles, with patches and mods, it's just going to get better over time, I feel. I think Adam Sessler, not IGN. Nowadays, a bad launch does not facilitate a bad game, because now, you're connected to the internet. There's always all these updates and patches and fixes for glitches and things, and then you have the DLC, to increase the longevity of the game. Next time we're gonna go through those doors and meet all the members of Constellation. Most likely join them and see if they can tell me what this artifact is. I am thoroughly enjoying this game so far. It is a slow burn. For me personally, I now find this to be a very, very good game. Skyrim is still my favorite Bethesda game. And Morrowind is. I have to say, I love Morrowind a lot, and I probably like this pretty much on that same level as Morrowind, because I do love Morrowind, a whole lot. But as I said, I think Skyrim has to be my favorite RPG game And especially when it comes to those fantasy RPGs, right? And when it comes to like sci-fi space operas, I could easily say Mass Effect, but as I'm thinking about it more often, it is a fun game, great story, great characters, but it is at the same time linear, and it's a lot more linear than you think. But anyways, that would do it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, another quick shout out to GreatGaming4Ever, which is my very good new friend, Chris, and also my very good new friend, Summer Cherry. Do check them out. I'll leave links to their channels down below. I have to do a more comprehensive shout out to all the new people, and at the end of that, shout out yet again, because they truly deserve it. My old longtime friends now. People that have been with the guild for several months, even like at least a year or more. So yeah, that's it, and see you all.